BTS News Today. The shocking news came from the South Korean entertainment world, especially from the phenomenal global group BTS. ARMY around the world was made panic, anxiety, and even speculation after the spread of the issue that mentioned that two of their favorite members, Jimin and Jungkook, were allegedly involved in a heated argument backstage. This incident not only became a trending topic on various social media, but also shook the global fan community who had known the closeness and harmony of their relationship. The incident first emerged after a concert staffer, who asked not to be named, leaked that there was intense tension in the backstage room after the performance. The source said that a loud noise was heard from the dugout, and the two figures involved were strongly suspected to be Jimin and Jungkook. Although there is no official confirmation yet, this narrative immediately spread widely and quickly became a byword in the fan community. Many do not believe that two figures who have been known to be very close can come to conflict at such an important moment. Jimin and Jungkook are known to have a very close relationship. From the beginning of their debut to the present, the two have shown a sincere, caring side of friendship, and are even often referred to as soulmates by fans. On various occasions, both at concerts and on social media, they often tease each other, laugh together, and even share emotional moments. Therefore, the news of this quarrel really caused many people surprise and disbelief. Speculation began to emerge. Some say that the tension was provoked by excessive stress due to a busy schedule and great responsibility in concert projects of an international scale. Some ARMY sought to appease fellow fans by saying that every relationship, however strong, is subject to friction or dissent. But on the other hand, not a few also feel worried that something deeper is happening between the two. Some of the videos recorded by fans during the encore session of the last concert were also analyzed in depth. There was one moment when Jimin was seen walking away from Jungkook with a hard-to-read expression, while Jungkook stood behind with an uncharacteristic look on his face. Although some fans took it as a matter of course, in the context of the growing rumors. The moment seemed to be a puzzle piece that reinforced the suspicion that something was happening behind the stage. One of the largest fanbase accounts on Twitter with millions of followers tried to investigate the truth of this issue. They released a long thread containing chronology, body language analysis, to snippets of interviews and previous live broadcasts that may indicate a small tension between Jimin and Jungkook. Although the content is viral, there are still many fans who ask all parties to exercise restraint and wait for an official statement from the agency. Because spreading speculation without clear evidence could have a bad impact on the mental health of their idols. BTS's agency, Bigot Music, has yet to comment on the matter. The silence of the agency actually made the public's curiosity even greater. Are they trying to calm the atmosphere behind the scenes? Or do they feel that this issue does not need to be addressed because it is personal? Whatever the reason, fans continue to wait for clarification so that speculation does not develop further and lead to divisions among the ARMY itself. In several previous live broadcasts, Jungkook has said that he and Jimin sometimes have different opinions, but can always resolve everything with open communication. Jungkook admits that Jimin is one of the people he trusts and respects the most. So is Jimin, who in many interviews always refers to Jungkook as a brother who is very dear to him, even like his own family. That is why the news of this quarrel is so heartbreaking for many fans, because it is the opposite of the image that they have been familiar with. On the other hand, there are fans who advise to look at the positive side of this incident. They say that a healthy relationship is not one that is always smooth, but one that is able to survive despite conflict. If it is true that there was a fight, then it is more important how they resolved it, not merely the fact that they fought. Korean media outlets began to raise the issue, and some even tried to find additional information from the concert crew and managers on site. But so far, all information is speculative, and not a single one has yet been confirmed. Some media outlets even choose not to discuss this issue explicitly in order to maintain the privacy of artists and prevent image damage. Meanwhile, amid the rush of rumors, a video emerged of J-Hope performing live from the concert venue. In the video, he appears to be joking with Jin and RM, but when asked about Jimin and Jungkook by a fan, his expression changes slightly. He replied simply, "They'll be fine." That answer, though brief, is the source of many new interpretations. Did something really happen? Or is J-Hope just responding so as not to prolong the polemic? Not long after that, he uploaded an old photo of the seven of them while on vacation, complete with a caption that implied nostalgia and togetherness. Many ARMY members took the post as a show of solidarity with Jimin and Jungkook, and as a reminder that no matter what happens, the bond between them will remain strong. Shortly after, Jimin uploaded an Insta story containing only a picture of the night sky with one sentence: "Everything will be fine." While Jungkook, who is known to be rarely active on social media these days, suddenly appeared on Weverse and wrote, "Thank you for believing." The two brief statements again split opinion. Some feel that it is a subtle form of clarification that there is indeed a small but finished problem. Others think it is not enough to ease concerns that have already spread widely. The virtual world seems to be burning with worry and love. Many fans have made video edits of Jimin and Jungkook's memories, raising funny and moving moments between the two since their trainee days until now. Some write poetry, make fan art, to compose open letters so that both know how important they are to the ARMY. All done with one goal: show that the love and support of fans remains intact, no matter what happens behind the stage. On the other hand, some observers of the K-pop industry began to give their views. They said that rumors like this are common in the entertainment world, especially for a group as big as BTS, whose every move is always monitored. They also highlight the importance of maintaining the line between support and excessive curiosity. BTS is human too. They have emotions, fatigue, and personal problems. We can't expect them to always be perfect, a music journalist said in a radio interview. Over time, this issue began to subside. A few days after the event, BTS performed at the awards ceremony, and Jimin and Jungkook were seen standing close together, smiling, and even looking warmly at each other while accepting the award. It was a moment of relief for millions of soldiers around the world. Many were moved to tears to witness that their closeness remained intact. A short video of Jimin embracing Jungkook from behind and laughing with him became a symbol of collective healing for the fans. Although until now there has been no explicit clarification on whether there really was a backstage fight, one thing is certain: the love between the BTS members and the love from the ARMY for them is unshakable. Whatever happens behind the scenes, it's part of a very human process of maturation and relationship dynamics. Now, the ARMY has reunited, not to discuss conflict, but to celebrate togetherness. They held love projects to show support for Jimin and Jungkook, sending out banners, support videos, and even donation campaigns on behalf of both. From worry, a stronger form of love is born.
With a statement, you really changed, man. All your music and arrangement, you don't know